What's going on YouTube? It's Donnie B all day. What's going on? So I got something cool today. I got this little plastic box in. Oh, look at that. You know when it comes in a plastic box, it's got to be pretty good. And this one is better than pretty good. So this is called the Giantbird by HX Outdoors. And I'm going to put the link for this knife down below because it's really worth checking out. And not only that, but right now it's priced at only $33.99. But wait, there's more. If you type in the discount code, it's my name in capital letters, Donnie, Donnie, B all day. You type that in and I'll put that below so you don't forget it. You get 10% off. And that's fantastic. So not only do you get the hard case that's just beautiful, it's actually a really nice quality hard case, foam line so you can store your blade, but you're going to get the really cool sticker. And it's got like this is the, what do you call it? Those little guys right there, those PR scan, what, I don't even know what they're called. They're little codes that you scan. But not only that, but you also get the polishing cloth, and you will see it says HX Outdoors. Now, these guys sell more than just folding knives. If you went onto their website, which you probably should, you're going to see kitchen knives, fixed blades, and your pocket knives. You have saws, hatchets, machetes, multi-tools. They have a multi-tool that's a butterfly knife style. Shovels, slingshots, fishing pliers, survival batons. So there's plenty of stuff that you can find on this website, and you get a discount code. So that's really, really good. But let's get back into this guy right here, because the Giantbird, I've been playing with it, and I gotta say, this thing's sweet. This has a crossbar lock, which is that guy right there. So literally, you just lift up on it, and then you get all the way to the spring retention right there. Boom, 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 boom. It closes. That spring retention is great because just a little flick of the flipper, and you are good to go. This blade is beautiful. It's actually really nice and really comfortable. So normally on a knife like this, when you see a choil offered, it's because the grip is generally small. Like Rosecraft Blades makes one where the grip ends like right there, and it's way too small for a human hand, and it doesn't work until you use the choil. What they did is they gave you a full working grip. So you have that end right there, and I have double X hands. So if you have smaller hands than me, which most likely you do, your hand is going to fit even better. But that is super comfortable. I have positive traction with my pinky. You can see I can turn the knife, and then if I choke up, it's even better. It's even better. So for those fine cuts, feathering, things like that, you're going to have a really, really good time. This knife is super well built. I absolutely love it. I mean, it is well built. It is tough. Look how thick alone those liners are. Those are monsters. That's not so bad. I do really like the crossbar too. It's just super simple, and it doesn't work on the other way, so you don't have to worry about it accidental, like a push on the crossbar. It only opens. It only works once it's open. You can see the reversible pocket clip. It comes, thank goodness, with a plug, so you don't have just a big slot there. What you see on a lot of knives, you have a lanyard hole right here. You have that beautiful blue color again in the halo right there on the rim of the axis. So it's really, really good looking as well. We're talking about, let's get into the specs here. We have a D2 blade, and everybody who knows my channel, I did an entire video of if I could only have one knife steel, what would it be? It would be D2. I did a whole video on that. It is G10, very grippy. I love how they rounded the corners, and you can notice here in the finger well, it gets a little bigger, a little bit more comfortable. In any position, it just works. This thing feels great in the hand. So the handle length is 4.1 inches. You'll notice on a lot of fixed blades, the inner grip is about 4.25, and that is a perfect size. So you are just about a fixed blade perfect size grip, which is really nice. Let's see. Overall length is 6.8 inches. The blade length itself is 2.5. It has a beautiful grind. This is a really, really nice knife. And let's say, well, it's an EDC. It's perfect for everyday use, and that is beyond explanation. It's self-explanatory. How sharp is it? Let's see. I'm running out of hair on that arm. Wow. Okay, so how sharp is it? It is 100% shave sharp. That is shave sharp. So you are definitely getting a great edge geometry, and then just a good looking knife. And it's going to be less than $34. That right there is something worth looking at, but you can never tell until you use it. So let's take it outside. All right, so out here in the sunlight, maybe we can get a really nice look at that blue. It is a really good looking blue. I am digging that. Let's set you up. Hold on. All right, let's get into this. I mean, that's a good looking knife right there. That's a good looking knife right there. It's got a beautiful Wharncliffe shape. This thing is just awesome. You'll notice that the spine right at the curve is swedged, but lightly swedged. What that does is just gives you better penetration, and it's lightly swedged to keep and maintain that strong tip. This is a really good looking knife. The more I play with this lock, the more I like it. I think it's pretty sweet. The pocket clip just is absolutely perfect. It just tapers down. It's really nice. I'm an instant fan of this guy right here. So let's see. We'll cut up some of that twineage, and we're going to give it a nice twist. Make it nice and hard. And let's see. And it was like I barely had to touch it. All right, so now let's take the rest of it, and we're going to twist it up real good. Get it nice and firm there. And that wasn't even like, there was none of this. It was just a straight up push cut. That was so good. We're gonna try that again. We're gonna have like a full 1/2 inch rope right there. That is a push cut. That's pretty impressive. That's pretty impressive right there. So now I'm gonna choke up using that choil. Oh man, those are fine. Those are fine. Golly, those are fine. So if you have this knife and something happens, your car runs out of gas in the middle of nowhere, and you've got a 30-mile hike, and you're going to end up sleeping somewhere overnight that you don't want to be in, and you need a fire for either warmth protection or food, this guy right here can do it. Let's do some pullbacks. Let's see. I got my sunglasses on, so I can't really see. All I get is a glare. So I think I'm in the frame. So I'm going to use a side grip, and I'm going to pinch that blade. Look at that. Look at that. So edge geometry, I can tell you right away, it's fantastic. The edge geometry on this is fantastic. The ease it's making these curls, I mean, it shouldn't be that easy. It's almost like cheating. That is really, really nice. If you need to light a fire, you're good there. Now, it does have a rounded feeling spine. You might be able to strike a ferro rod, but right here inside the choil, it's squared right up at the tip. So no matter what, you can definitely strike fire with this. Let's see. Let's take some of this plastic strapping. It's an EDC knife. Wow! All right, so far of all the knives I cut the plastic strap with, that was the easiest. That's the easiest knife to cut plastic strap that I've used so far. And I've used some really expensive knives doing this. And that was by far the easiest. By far the easiest. Let's see, I got all these layers right here. On a push cut. You gotta be kidding me. That's like Spyderco sharp right there. I'm saying it. That's really, really nice. That's fantastic, actually. So here we go. We have a garden hose. Let's see how that goes. This knife is cutting, I would say, I'm not going to say as easy. It's cutting easier than probably 95% of every knife I've ever tested. That's not lying because I'm showing you. I'm showing you how absolutely easy this thing is cutting. Let's see if we can't somehow manage. Come on, man. Come on, man. This thing is sweet. Golly. This is an absolute cutter. I mean, the edge geometry. You're talking like Jack Wolf Knives geometry right there. That is amazing. That is amazing. So here we go. We have the actual hard garden hose. This one is not some soft rubber. This is hardened in the sun. And let's see. I have no doubts that this thing is going to perform most excellently with this. I mean, you're talking EDC. So think about it. If you have a hose in your car that goes and you're on the road and you need to fix, you know, make a real quick, easy fix. Oh, man. Check this out. This thing is sharp. Sharp. And I'll tell you, when people buy a knife, the sharper the better when they buy them. You don't go buy a dull knife. You don't go hunting for a dull knife. You want something sharp, and this thing is every bit of sharp. All right, let's try the basketball. Let's try the basketball. Some knives are better than others with this. Wow. So, wow, that's Jack Wolf knife sharp. That really is. It's insane. So that's leather with rubber. And, I mean, that is absolutely simple. So if you are in a camp situation and you do need to set yourself up with food, you need to do some skinning, you need to get your fire going, you need to cut whatever you're going to cut, boys and girls, this thing's doing the cutting. I have to say the Giantbird is freaking dope, man. This thing is sweet. And that's not, I can say it all day. Like if I was a tabletop reviewer, I can go, this is really nice. This edge geometry is great. This is beautiful this way. This is good this way. No. We're out here cutting on film. I don't do any editing. It's just cutting. And if you can't see how that performance went, then you don't have eyeballs. Blind men can see how well this thing performed. This knife is nice. I have high hopes for the rest of their lineup because if their edge geometry and their edge work is this on every single knife they have, these guys are worth watching out for. Check out their website. Go look at it. Follow the links below. Remember, use my link. Use my link. You'll get 10% off. It's just Donnie B all day. Boop. It's not that hard. This knife is phenomenal. Phenomenal. Calling it. Hi, I'm Donnie B all day. Until next knife.